Well, here I am, Glastonbury High Street, and unusually I'm not smiling. No, I'm not smiling. I've just been into the church there to communicate with God and tell God that I'm very unhappy about the fact that my beautiful dog Ali, the favourite dog in this town, has been stolen. Somebody who felt malicious towards me took the dog off the street 2 weeks ago when she was running to the park ahead of me. Handed the dog to the police, who handed it to the dog warden, who took it to a kennel in Taunton, about 20 miles away. And then when I finally discovered where the dog was, they asked me for £200 to get my dog back. Well, I've not got any money to live on because my benefit's not been paid since I claimed in November. I haven't been paid a penny in benefit all the time I've been living in this beautiful town. I'm really upset because after a whole stream of emails about my dog, because I can't afford to send email, the internet has not been cut off yet, but I can't afford the phone, can't afford the bus fares, can't afford the food, can't pay my rent, and I certainly can't afford to pay ransom because somebody's kidnapped my dog and says they have the law on their side. No. Well, I got an email this morning telling me my dog's been neutered. Neutered! And I brought that dog here to breed that dog so that other people could experience the pleasure of having such a loving, faithful friendship. I wanted to increase the general amount of love and compassion and, shall we say, enjoyment of life. Well, I'm really upset about this. It's at times like this you find out how many friends you've got. And in fact, we must look at what does the word friend mean? Indeed, what does the word love mean? If you cruise up Glastonbury High Street in your four-wheel drive and say, oh, that's lovely, are you experiencing love? If you go, oh, what, mate? Are you a friend? If you don't listen to the answer, not in my book. You all right, mate? No, I'm not all right, mate. I'm very unhappy. What has been done is evil. Now, I've already had the police out questioning me, asking me for ID, because apparently somebody could hear what I was saying. Well, I wish you could hear it a bit better, folks. I need help now. And I mean help, I don't mean, oh what mate? Because I'm not a white mate. I'm very unhappy. My beautiful dog has been stolen and neutered. That's a terrible thing. I don't have anybody else helping me in this world. The dog was keeping me alive. The dog was waking me up every day, licking the inside of my nose until I eventually got up and started to enjoy this wonderful life. I'm not being assisted by anyone. Incidentally, any smart woman that's been looking for the best man available, the position's available. You know what I mean? Not smiling. Glastonbury High Street. Yeah. My beautiful dog Ali, who I've had for a whole year now, I was intending to breed her. so that other people could experience how pleasant it is to be loved all the time, to love and be loved all day, every day. So that other people could learn that love and friendship are more valuable than money and possessions. The dog taught me and was teaching other people that were alive today, right now. I've got 20 years of bitterness and self-pity about the horrible crimes and injustices that have been committed against me by a corrupt government and a corrupt police force, opposing my efforts to liberate the truth about cannabis and all the other truth that has been suppressed over the last few thousand years. Now I could get so depressed that I don't get out of bed. That's the way I felt this morning. This is horrible. I'm such a wonderful, beautiful person. I've only ever tried to make other people happy. I've only ever tried to share the wonder and beauty that I've found in life. But when the dog is around, I have no time to think of the past. The dog only allows me to think of right now how wonderful it is to be alive. Now, I am horrified to realise that I don't have any friends. Oh, Facebook says I've got hundreds of friends. But I found them absolutely useless because I'm damn near crying right now. And anybody who's seen me before should know that's not a fitting state of affairs for me to be crying or to be this upset. So, anyone who is a genuine friend will come up and help me deal with this. And two bob won't do it. Or what might? So come on, use it or lose it, and that applies to me. If you want to live in the sort of world that I can envisage, well, get in touch with me and help me make things that way. I don't want to be ruled by police that are controlled from hundreds of miles away. I want everything in this town to be controlled in this town. The wealthy landlords will have to move aside. This place belongs to everybody. I don't care what was written on paper before I was born. I'll speak for myself. I don't like the law as it is, and I want to change it, and I am changing it. So, friends, step forth, show yourself, join me while I'm alive. Don't wank off when I'm dead going, oh, I met him in the street. That's no fucking use to me. So come on, now is when we do it. If it needs done, we do it now. Things have got to change. Glastonbury's lovely, innit? If you've got a few £1,000 in your fucking back pocket. It's absolutely excellent. You can buy little trinkets for your mantelpiece for £1,000 here. Sanctified by many different religions. Working on 3 or 4 chakras. That disgusts me. These are not beautiful people. Most of the beautiful people haven't got enough cash in their pocket to feed their electricity meter till the next fucking benefit payment. They're the beautiful people. Them I will help for free. Well, I've been doing it for rather a few years now. Now come on, you other people. Call yourself beautiful. Get out your fucking motor car and start making this town as good as it should be. Thank you. God. is my sword and staff. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Get it? I'm the police here. Let me tell you folks, you do want to see this place the way Ali sees it. It really is heaven. I'm glad I went in to talk to God. Yeah. Ali will be coming back. And if she's been neutered, then there's a human being going to pay the same price. Believe it. Anyway, I feel very lonely when she's not here. So I'm going up to see Ali's best friend, apart from me. And was the Lamb of God on England's Pleasant Hillside scene? Will you help me get my dog back? I think I'm appealing to the wrong group here. No, they're not in a hurry to see Ali again. Yeah, well, you know, a year ago, Ali came to me and I spent about £3,000 moving into a studio premises, getting a brand new laptop, very fast, 2.6 gigahertz. I know in the future you don't think that's fast, but we used to have 256 kilobytes. Anyway, £3,000, yeah, got a new HD camera, twice as good as this one. And the police took all my skunk weed off me and locked me up in prison. So it was the love between myself and Ali that kept me alive through that, and I have dealt with the loss by getting a new video camera and a new laptop and new premises to live in, and they're all fitted up as the Avalon, the Eruption Studios, and this is really upsetting to me to hear that my dog has been neutered, stopped from having children. I don't know what it's going to do to her mind. And yes, someone will pay for this, believe me. Unless it's, you know, not true and she hasn't been neutered yet. Go in peace. Go in peace. Well, I've established that Ali will be in good hands when I die. Amophilia, Jasmine is the owner of Ali when I die, and Ali's friends are going to help me to restore Ali to a kingdom, and I just wish public officials would learn to listen to every word I say and accept that it is true. I don't care what your records say or what you've heard from anyone else. I am the one who is telling the truth in any situation I'm involved in. Get that, or I'll get you sorted. Well, I'm standing here on the island of Avalon, and as contracted between Joseph of Arimathea and King Arviragus, we bow the knee and pay no tax to anyone out with this kingdom here, the kingdom of peace. So we don't want anyone else's government, we don't want anyone else's police. There's going to have to be a reshuffle in the ownership of property. Never mind going to, there is going to be a reshuffling in the ownership of property. If there are 12,000 people in this town and 12,000 acres, we have an acre each. Who disagrees with me? And I'm only talking to the people on the island. Who disagrees that we share everything now? Not next year, not after someone outside the kingdom has considered the idea. Who disagrees with sorting it all out today? You better come and speak to me in person or your vote won't be heard. Have you got that, little lord got a lot of bucks? Come and see me, mate. We're taking it back. Aye and aye. Occupy Avalon. Their reality is junior to ours and it's a lot less fun. Now, who disagrees with me now? This is Big Will, empowered by God to reclaim God's land for God's people. Eh? What? You've never heard me say a word of a lie? Have you? Who among you can say I have lied? Sex offender? I'll stick that right up your ass, mate. Well, I'd like to thank you once again, God, for making me wake up again today in this Glastonbury, and when a few glaring errors are put right, this is the most beautiful town in the world. And I'm going to put right the few glaring errors. Who does this place belong to, folks? Let me hear you now. A bit of paper with important looking writing on it in the hands of somebody hundreds of miles away is of no value in this place. Yeah, it's very difficult to remember that you love everybody when somebody does something very bad to you. It means you could never love that person. Well, of course, it's paranoia and stupidity to then think that the whole human race doesn't love you. No, I'm quite sure that the human race does love me, because really, love's like looking in a mirror. You get back what you put out. And I do, I love you all. Fuck the beast. Yeah. Turning the tables now. Couldn't find a better place to do it. Oh, Baggins. The baggins. And more of the lessons that we've been learning today. Well, dying, like depression, like toothache, is a very personal, selfish, ego-centered experience. That dog's my painkiller apart from anything else. I can ignore my pain because the dog's behaviour is so very funny. It ain't Ali. She'll be back.